Hey everybody, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So today we are carrying on with the VR gallery. Unfortunately the screencast keys is not working, but I shall just talk you through it. I mean, we're not going to be too long in Blender, but we are going to, what are we doing? There seems to be all sorts of anomalies going on today. It's just the oddest thing ever. I don't know why. There's like bits and pieces not even working. But anyway, so I've basically taken the lights out and the camera out because we don't want that importing into Unity. So what we're going to do is we're going to file, we're not going to save as, we're going to export, and we're going to export it as an FBX file. Okay, so there we go. We just left everything as a default. So let's hop on over to Unity and see what occurs. Okay, so we're going to go we're going to find our model. I've got to open up on another panel, on another monitor. I just got to find the thing first. Blender. There's the art gallery. Okay, so we've got the, let me just see if I can bring it in. Okay, here. So we've got the VR, the FBX file, and then we're just going to import it into here. I'm just going to import that. So you can just drag it into the asset folder here. Okay, and then we're just going to drag it into our scene. So there that is. Let's just take it right down to there because that's where the camera is. Okay. You will need to, if you're using Unity, they used to supply the first person controller in it as standard, but now you just got to import it from the store, from the asset store, which is see, oh no, there we go, which is here. So you can just search for it, search for the standard assets, and then just import. It's a free one, so you don't have to splash out any money. And what we are looking for is characters. I'm going for a first person because that's what I want, and then we want the prefabs, and then I'm going for the rigid body FPS controller. So that's where we are, and you can see it automatically links to the person on the gameplay screen. So we'll just bring them down. We're just going to have a quick little run through, but before we do that, what we need to do is in our VR art gallery, in the hierarchy, you need to go down to the plane, because if we just play this now, I mean, a lot of you who are, if you use this already, you'll know what will happen. We'll just click on play, and then boom, we just fall through the floor, which is not what we want. So we're going to click on the plane there, and then over here we're going to add component, and then we're going to go to physics. We just want the standard physics, not physics 2D, but physics, because that's the 3D. And then we're going to put a we're just going to put a box collider, because I just want to see how things are. We're just going to put a box collider on the floor. So basically we won't fall through the floor. And there we are in our art gallery, but because we haven't got any mesh physics on the walls, we can just sort of kind of, well, we can walk through them all. But I just want to walk around just to get the feel. I mean, maybe the alleyways need to be a bit bigger, certainly between where I've put spaces in. The walls, they look massive, so we're going to reduce all the walls down. We'll find out how big they are. Obviously the benches are large and what did we say these were? They're going to be like plants or something, wasn't it? Plants or bins. No, maybe they're alright, maybe they can make them a little bit smaller. But certainly the walls do need to be made smaller. Okay, so we can come out of that. I'm done. We're done. We've sort of had a look. We've analysed. We just need to go back into Blender here. So the wall here we're talking about, so that's nearly 4 meters. So maybe, I mean, 6 foot. I think the guy, you can see how tall the little fella is here. If you click on the player in the hierarchy, you can see height 1.6 meters. So I guess maybe that's the average. I'm going to make him 1.8 because that's like bang on, I think it's bang on 6 foot. So we're just going to make him a little bit taller. And then the walls, so 1.8, maybe we should make him maybe 2.5, and that should give us enough height. And obviously we're going to have to put a roof on there as well. 2.5. We just need to realign everything to here, 2.5, and bring it down 2.5. So we're just going to do that on all the walls, and hopefully maybe that's the average size wall, or certainly maybe in an art gallery or a museum, if you like, because we want it to be tall enough for people to be walking around in. Right, as we notice, this gap here is not big enough, so what we're going to do is this one here, we're just going to bring that out slightly, and then we are going to extend that, so it doesn't really matter how much. And then this one here, we're just going to chuck it. Actually, we could have just used the scale. That one, and that one. Scale there. So that's kind of made it bigger. And then this one, we're going to bring into the center again. Now, hopefully, that will be enough. Maybe we could bring that out, scale that up. Of course, you could use the S shortcut key, which is scale. Scale on the X. So if you press S, and then X, and then you can just scale it up to whatever you want. Bada boom, bada boom. I think that's actually floating in the sky. That's not. Do we? No, we didn't make that one. 2.5. There we go. And then what we're gonna do, just make sure they're all the same. I'm just going to duplicate, Shift D on the Z, so we're going to move it up. So that is going to be the roof, if you like. Hopefully, so what we're going to do is going to file, then we're going to go to export, and then we want to export as an FBX, and then VR save, come back into Unity. We're just going to delete this one, boom, and we're just going to delete, not that, we're just going to delete, there we go, that, yes, delete. Now we want to go back into our thing. I'm just going to move this out on the other screen because it just really annoys me. So we're just going to bring the, oh, I'm lost. That's right. Let's rewind. So we're just going to bring that into our assets, and then we're just going to chuck it up here. So we've got the roof on. We need to find out where our little person is. So we need to bring the art gallery down. There we go. And then our little person, we can just move him in here. There we go. Maybe. So we got 2 planes. And plane 0, 1. I'm not sure if we can just edit. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. So we need to edit that to, there we go, 270. So although you can see through, you can't see through in here in the bottom. So it's like a one-way, one face. Okay, so we can still see in from the top here, from the scene. But if you look on the inside, you can see here we got the roof. So what we're going to do, we're going to press play now, and we're going to assess how big our little actor is. Oh, what the heck? I don't know what I did. Oh, yeah, of course we brought it in. So we've got to click on the floor again. Okay, make sure we've got the floor. Yeah, just click on the floor again, add component, physics, box collider, and then we're good to go again. These things happen. And I think that's about the right height now, to be honest. Let me know what you think, if you think it needs to be a little bit taller. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. But there we go. I was pressing the wrong keys. Right, I think that is probably the right height. Just don't jump. We could make it a little bit bigger. Or we could just say, no, what we're going to do is we're going to, I think we can do this here. This is the little fella is, I don't know, jump. Maybe have it at 0, because we don't want the jump. Who jumps around? Who jumps around in an art gallery? Maybe you do, I don't know. So there we go. We're hitting the space bar and nothing's happening. So we've removed the jump function. And I think that's quite a nice sort of width there. Nice sort of width. Yeah, I think that's just right actually. So I'm more than happy with the walls, the wall height, the blocks. The only thing really is we've got to sort those out, but we'll do them as a separate asset. So we'll create something for it and then bring it in as a new asset rather than the ones that are already in here. So basically what we'll do is the model, we will take everything out except for the walls and the floors and the ceiling, and then we'll model all the bits and pieces, But that'd be the asset building. I mean, I'm quite happy with the way this is. It's quite a nice sort of like size, and if we need to make it any bigger, that's not an issue. As I say, we can actually put doorways into a next hall, or just pull the walls out and make it a bit bigger. I don't know. That's something for later on maybe. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment with it. We've got it in Unity. Now it's just a matter of building the assets, the frames, in Blender. So for the next sort of like few videos, we will be using Blender more until we've got all the assets ready, and then once we've got all those, then we'll import them into our scene here, into our virtual art gallery, and yeah, we'll start building it up, start making it looking a little bit better. We'll add a bit of color, a bit of texture, and just a little bit of fun along the way. So there's no pressure, there's no, you can build your own gallery or factory same sort of way if you like, or if you just enjoy watching it, that's fine. If you've got any comments, just drop them down below, and I will do my best to answer as much as I can. I did notice on one of the comments about the house build, about doing the toilet, the loo. So at some point we'll be doing that, because I think it was on a speed build, so you couldn't really tell what was going on. So we will revert back to that at some point. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. As I say, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the other side on the next video. Thanks for watching. Ta-da.